Apple stops selling the iPhone 14 and the iPhone SE in several EU countries as the local legislation requires all companies to sell devices with a USB-C port only. Starting with the iPhone 15 series, Apple switched to the USB-C interface and completely ditched the Lightning port. However, it is possible that the company would have held onto its proprietary technology for a couple of generations had the EU not stepped in and introduced local legislation, requiring all companies to launch devices with a USB-C port. Due to this change in law, Apple has now stopped selling the iPhone 14 and iPhone SE in some countries that come under the EU, as the deadline to update those products was December 28. The only possible drawback is that the customers will not find a way to get the cheapest iPhone models, at least in the local market as reported by Macrumors. The iPhone 14, iPhone 14 Plus, and the third-generation iPhone SE will no longer be sold in several EU countries, with the details mentioning that all three devices are no longer listed on the online stores of Austria, Belgium, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, Ireland, Italy, the Netherlands, Spain, Sweden, and most other EU countries. True to its word, the European Union gave all consumer electronics firms, including Apple, until December 28 to introduce the USB-C interface to all products. The only other country that is still a part of Europe, not the EU, is the UK, so customers can avail an excellent deal on the previous generation iPhone 14 or iPhone SE if they come across it. As for the other regions, you can still upgrade to any one of the iPhone 15 models, but it is obvious that these models will carry a slightly higher price. The introduction of the new local legislation is likely the reason why Apple will launch an iPhone SE for early next year with a USB-C port, along with a bevy of other changes. For those seriously considering an upgrade to an older iPhone 15 model, we recommend investing additional sums and getting yourself one of the Pro versions, as these will support Apple Intelligence right off the bat thanks to sporting the A17 Pro, which is equipped with a more capable neural engine, coupled with 8 GB RAM.